Sim Simma, pot pan the fire what are cooking for dinner.
Hi, good afternoon. I am Aline Mc David of the Ali Corner Kitchen. I am situated at Church Street, Kelly Village, Caroni. Welcome to Sim Simma. Today, our recipe would be okra rice with stew fish.
Stew fish right and a little soya.
Okay, for the fish, we will need oil for frying. Fish, we have tomatoes, pimentos, onion, garlic. We have some fresh seasoning. And for the rice, we have okra, cut up about 8 to 10 okras. We have about 1 carrot and about a half pound of pumpkin cut up. And the rice, we have about 1.5 cups of rice, and we have, which we will use about 1 cup to 1.5 cups of the coconut milk. We have here flour for frying fish. Okay, first we're going to fry the fish and we're going to start the rice. For the rice, we have some garlic and some onion. Right, the oil is not quite hot, so do this. So I'll go to the fish and I will flour my fish. Well, it will fry on for about roughly 10 minutes. And then we'll take it off and we'll rest it down to stew. So now I think the oil is ready for the rice. So as we have the garlic and onion, we saute the onion and the garlic a little. And now I'll throw in the carrots. We'll throw in the carrot, then the pumpkin, and we leave it there to simmer for a little while. Okay, so now I'll throw in some fresh seasoning for the rice, and then I will throw in the okra. About 4 minutes or 3-4 minutes after you throw in the okra, and you leave it there for a little, about 5 minutes or so, right? And then we will go on to the other step, which will throw in the coconut milk, and we'll throw in some water and season it up. And then before we put in the rice, the fish, we need to check the fish. Nice and brown. Have a few minutes again, just a couple minutes again, and then we'll take the fish off. Right? So let's keep a check on the rice. Okay, but I'm gonna add some dry seasoning. Just a little, about a teaspoon of vetsin. Most people don't like vetsin, and some other all-purpose seasoning. About a teaspoon of the coconut milk. Okay, my fish needs some attention now. I'm going to rest the fish right back on this plate. So now the fish is finished. Okay, now we're gonna put the rice in and put our salt, right? About a tablespoon salt. 1 tablespoon salt, and let me put some pimentos. Right. To cook, I'll put a little more water. And leave it there now. To cook, I'll turn on the stove a little bit. It's too high. Alright. Good. And now I'll go and I'll light the stove to do the fish. Stew fish. So the fish we're using is curried fish. And we're gonna take it, we're gonna make a sauce there now and put the fish into the sauce and we'll have our stew fish.
Dip on the fire, me say, it's a simmer.
Okay, the sauce we're gonna do, we're gonna have garlic, onion, pimentos, tomatoes, and a little fresh seasoning. So I think my pot is ready there now. For the oil, I'm gonna throw some oil, 3 or 4 tablespoons of oil. Right, all ready. And now you see, I have a little brine seasoning here. A little brine seasoning. I'm gonna put some in the rice. And I'm gonna put a little touch in because I have some fresh seasoning to add to this thing. And I'm gonna choose some ketchup, about a quarter cup. Just to give it a little body. And add a little water now. Okay, for about a cup of water. Okay, we're just gonna leave it, let it simmer a little. Chicken sauce looking nice. Lovely. And we're gonna add a little touch of salt. Just a little touch, about half teaspoon salt. I'm gonna add a little coconut milk. About a half cup of coconut milk. And leave it there to simmer a little. We put a piece of butter, cooking butter, and leave it there to simmer. And I'm going to crack my rice now. See how the rice going. And mix it through a little water and again, you just keep throwing water as you need. Okay? I'll leave it there for about 10 minutes before I cover it and load the stove. Right? And then I will go to the fish. You don't want to leave it too long in the fish, in the sauce, because it could mash. The fish could start to get soft and mash up. And we don't really want that. Load the stove underneath it and let it stay for about 2 minutes. And then we'll be finished with the fish. So I'm going to cover the rice now. I will leave it there for approximately a little 15 minutes before the rice is finished. Okay, here now, this is the finished product. So I'm gonna take out a serving.
Fish is lovely. It's like butter. It's melting in my mouth. Let me taste some of the okra rice. Yes, spicy. Got a bit of pimento there. Nice and spicy, the rice. Great meal. Excellent.
Bye. Thanks for watching. And remember, I am at the Ali Corner Kitchen in Kelly Village, Caroni. Bye.
Best pot I cook, me see in the